Are you just feeling a little bit meh about music at the moment? That happens to musicians all the time. We're on such a roller coaster of great gig, everything's going well, no opportunities, bit of rejection, like this. So if you're at the down point at the moment, I hope this video is going to help you. So we're going to talk about an emotional down point where you just feel like throwing the towel in, but also practical blockages. For example, maybe you can't get booked in a bigger venue. You would like to increase your streams on Spotify, but it isn't happening. You want to grow the subscribers on your mailing list, not sure how to go about it. So we'll look at both of those things. Gonna start with the emotional side, and this is something that absolutely happens to us all. I would say the big thing is connect with other musicians, because other people have felt what you're feeling now, and it's kind of good to have those conversations in whatever way that you interact with other musicians. Maybe you're a member of a band, maybe in a songwriter circle, maybe through organisations like Help Musicians or the Musicians Union or the Ivors Academy, which has some really great resources for songwriters. Whatever networks you're part of, call those in. Just go for coffee with someone. The other thing is, if the feelings are really debilitating and it's really stopping you from going about your business, that might be a good time to talk to an actual counsellor. And there are some organisations, for example, Help Musicians, that can help you to find a counsellor so that you don't have to wait too long on a waiting list. And that's just something to really make use of, and it helps us all from time to time. Another thing that I would do is look at your successes, look how far you've come. Like, think about where you were 5 years ago, those career highlights, even the way that your music impacts people and what people have said to you that it does for them. Really focus on those things at the moment. Now, this may sound a bit conceited, but listen to your own music, listen to your last release. As long as you were happy about it, like, don't listen to something where you pick out 10 faults, because that's not going to help matters much. But because that will get you into that head zone of what you felt when you wrote that music, when you were first promoting it, what it felt like when you had a really good gig in the past, and hopefully that will kind of move you up on the roller coaster. Now let's talk a little bit about practical blockages when you just can't seem to snag that next level gig or that next level of streams on Spotify, that kind of thing. Again, networking and contacting other musicians. Like, find someone who's done what you want to do, who is where you want to be in 6 months or a year's time, and chat to that person. They may be totally happy to talk to you. And if that's not possible, even look at their website, see what publications have given them press, what promoters have been working with them. Like, look at what opened the door for them if their music is slightly similar to yours, if you're aiming for the same audience. Another thing is, like, being part of networks. I mentioned Help Musicians and the Ivors Academy. The Ivors Academy costs £6 a month, which is about the same as a cup of coffee in a bun, and for that you get so much career development. Those kind of networks are absolutely essential for just taking that next step. Another thing is using online courses, YouTube videos, any sources of information. There's an awful lot of information available from, say, the Musicians Union, where you can actually, like, phone them up and ask questions of your local regional officer, which is great. PROs often provide really good information, such as PRS in the UK, IMRO in Ireland, ASCAP, those kind of organisations. Like, try to get information from them. And the other thing that you can do, and obviously I'm going to say this, is join my mailing list. I have a songwriter circle once a month where people get together on Zoom and play a song they've been working on. Everybody else feeds back. There's been some great co-writes out of it. It's a lovely atmosphere, a place that you can talk really honestly about what you're feeling about music, and it's totally free. You also get invited to other music related events. I had one last night about how to make money from music. If you're interested in that kind of thing, it's singinglessonsni.com, the NI standing for Northern Ireland, and just feel free to be my mailing list amigo, and you will join a network through doing that. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I really do wish you every success with your music.